Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your mind is overwhelmed with thoughts, worries, or distractions? In moments like these, having a clear and focused mind is essential to navigate through the chaos and make rational decisions. But how can you achieve this clarity when it seems like your mind is working against you? The solution might be closer than you think. It could be in the words of wisdom from ancient philosophers who have pondered the complexities of the human mind for centuries. Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the timeless teachings of Stoicism and its relevance in our modern world. Today, we're going to share 10 powerful Stoic quotes that will help you clear your mind instantly. These quotes are not just words. They are tools that can help you overcome mental clutter, regain focus, and find inner peace even in the most challenging situations. So if you're ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and mental clarity, let's dive right in. Number 1. The chief task in life is to sustain and increase one's store of favorable opinions. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. This quote from Marcus Aurelius, one of the most influential Stoics, encourages us to cultivate positive thoughts and beliefs. In a world that often feels negative and chaotic, it's easy for our minds to get cluttered with doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs. However, according to Aurelius, the key to a clear mind lies in consciously focusing on positive and empowering opinions. By doing so, we not only improve our mental clarity, but also our overall well-being and ability to navigate life's challenges. Remember, our thoughts shape our reality. So it's essential to fill our minds with positivity and optimism to maintain a clear and focused perspective. Number 2. You don't have to be good at everything. Epictetus, Letter to Menicius. Are you feeling the pressure to excel in every aspect of your life? Do you find yourself constantly striving for perfection and feeling overwhelmed by the expectations you've set for yourself? If so, this quote from Epictetus serves as a gentle reminder that it's perfectly okay to not be good at everything. In fact, it's impossible. Trying to be the best at everything often leads to mediocrity and a cluttered mind. Instead, Epictetus encourages us to find joy and satisfaction in what we do well and to accept our limitations without judgment. By embracing this mindset, we free ourselves from the burden of unrealistic expectations and allow ourselves to fully enjoy our unique strengths and talents. So don't be afraid to embrace your imperfections and celebrate what makes you uniquely you. Remember, it's not about being good at everything. It's about finding excellence in the things that matter to you. Number 3. It's impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Epictetus, Discourses. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you were resistant to new ideas or unwilling to listen to others? We've all been there. And it's a common human tendency to cling to what we believe we know, even if it's holding us back from growth and understanding. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, recognized this tendency and wisely observed that it's impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. When we think we know it all, we close ourselves off to new possibilities and fail to learn from others' experiences and knowledge. But when we approach learning with an open mind and a willingness to explore, that's when we can truly expand our understanding and grow as individuals. So the next time you find yourself resisting new ideas or clinging to your beliefs, remember Epictetus's words and embrace the beauty of lifelong learning. You never know what valuable insights you might gain. Number 4. He is a slave who follows his desires, but he is a master who pursues what he wants to do. Epictetus, Letter to Menicius. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like we're slaves to our desires and impulses. Whether it's the latest fashion trend, the newest gadget, or instant gratification from social media, it seems like our wants and needs are constantly being bombarded with advertising and societal pressures. But Epictetus reminds us that we have the power to choose whether we are slaves or masters to our desires. By pursuing what we want to do rather than blindly following our fleeting impulses, we can maintain a sense of control over our lives and make conscious choices aligned with our values and goals. So the next time you find yourself torn between instant gratification and long-term fulfillment, remember Epictetus's words and strive to be the master of your own destiny. Number 5. If it's not in your control, don't worry about it. Epictetus, Letter to Menicius. Worrying about things that are beyond our control is a natural human tendency, but it can also be a source of unnecessary stress and mental clutter. Epicurus wisely observed that worrying about things we can't control is a waste of time and energy. Instead, we should focus our attention on what we can control, such as our thoughts, actions, and reactions. By practicing this mindset, we can find peace in the midst of uncertainty and make better decisions based on what is truly within our power to influence. So the next time you find yourself caught up in a web of worries, take a deep breath, reflect on what you can control, and let go of the rest. Remember, sometimes the clearest path forward is the one that requires letting go of our worries and embracing the unknown with courage and resilience. Number 6, don't talk too much. Let your actions speak. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. In a world where many admire those who speak confidently, it's easy to fall into the trap of using words excessively to impress others. However, as Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, it's our actions, not our words, that truly speak volumes about who we are. By focusing on our actions and letting them speak for us, we avoid the pitfalls of empty boasting and self-centered conversations. Instead, we convey our values, integrity, and commitment through our deeds. So the next time you're tempted to engage in excessive or meaningless chatter, remember Aurelius's words and let your actions be the soundtrack to your life story. Let them tell a tale of integrity, kindness, and unwavering dedication to your goals and principles. 7. Today I escaped anxiety, or at least I did my best to escape it. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. Anxiety and worry are unwelcome guests that can easily clutter our minds and disrupt our peace. But as Marcus Aurelius suggests in his personal reflections, we have the power to challenge and overcome these mental hurdles. By acknowledging our anxiety and actively working to release it, we can reclaim our mental clarity and focus on living in the present moment. So the next time anxiety tries to make itself at home in your mind, remember Aurelius's words and take proactive steps to let it go. Through mindfulness, self-reflection, and a commitment to living in the present, you can pave the way for a more peaceful and focused life. Number 8. All the time you possess is really your own. However, you squander part of it through worry about the future or regret over the past. Seneca, on the shortness of life. Time is a precious and limited resource, yet we often squander it by dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Seneca, a prominent Roman philosopher, wisely pointed out that the only time we truly have is now. By focusing on the present moment, we can make the most of our time and avoid the pitfalls of excessive worrying or regret. So the next time you find yourself stuck in the past or anxiously anticipating the future, bring your attention back to the present. Remember, it's in the present where life is happening, and it's up to us to make the most of it. 9. He who is unmoved by others is superior, but he who moves others is even more so. Seneca, on the proper place of a wise man in a state. While it's important to remain calm and composed in the face of external events, Seneca reminds us that true mastery comes from influencing and inspiring others. By learning to control our emotions and reactions, we can become more effective communicators and leaders. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where your emotions are being tested, take a moment to pause and reflect. By mastering your inner self, you can unlock the potential to influence and uplift those around you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and growth. Number 10. You live as if you're going to live forever. You're planning as if you're going to live only a short while. Seneca, on the shortness of life. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day demands of life and lose sight of our larger goals and aspirations. Seneca challenges us to examine how we're spending our time and reminds us that life is short. By aligning our daily choices with our long-term aspirations, we can lead a more purposeful and fulfilling life. So take a moment to reflect on your goals and dreams and ask yourself, are you living in a way that supports them? Remember, it's not about extending our lifespan, but rather maximizing the impact and significance of the time we have. As we conclude our exploration of these profound Stoic quotes, we hope you've gained insight and inspiration to clear your mind and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool, and by harnessing the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, you can unlock its full potential. We invite you to continue your journey into the world of Stoicism by exploring more quotes and teachings from these ancient thinkers. As always, thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you found value in these Stoic perspectives, please don't hesitate to show your support. Until next time, stay curious, stay focused, and may your mind remain clear and resilient in the face of life's complexities.